Hi everybody, it's me, Herrick Kimball, with another episode of This Agrarian Life, and today, on this Monday, December 4th, I'm out here beside my garden looking at my garden weather vane. This is pivoting freely in the breeze. I thought I had a side view and then the breeze changed. There we go. I'll back up here a little. There we go. Now this wind vane is something I put up almost 3 years ago. This is a prototype. I wanted to be able to look out the window of my kitchen and see the wind direction, because wind direction is something that I like to watch and know about. My house is backed up against the woods in my shop, so a weather vane, typical weather vane on the roof, would not necessarily catch the breeze as well as I would like. And of course, if we were on my house, I couldn't stand in the kitchen and watch it unless I put a mirror or something out there to watch it. So it's ideal right here in the garden on a pole. And I started in the garden with one of those whirligigs, that spun around, caught the wind and moved. And I made one of them, and it pretty much ran itself to death in a short amount of time. This, however, was my second idea. We don't need anything too decorative, or you don't need like a guy sawing wood on a whirligig or fishing or whatever. Some of those are very clever, but I just wanted to know what direction the wind was coming from. And this has done it very well. It's got a ball bearing pivot. It's very simple. You can see my mini beds on plastic garden in December, and my asparagus bed in December. But this wind vane, I want to call it a whirligig. This wind vane is, oh golly, I'll measure it and I'll put here how tall it is. But I wanted to say that it's a unit that sets right in the top of that 1-inch diameter conduit. So it's not attached. The unit just sets right in there. And it has taken storms, wind, rain, snow, not fallen down or blown away or anything. It works. It works perfectly. This is a product that I'll probably bring to market soon. And the way the pole is set up is that there's a T-post. I'll get off my ladder here, and I'll show you. It's a long piece of 1-inch conduit right here, and there's a T-post, and I've got wire. Let me get around here. You can see the wire there, and another piece of wire down here. And to keep it from sliding down, there is a screw right here. It sits on top of the T-post. So that 1-inch conduit, you can get that at Lowe's or Home Depot. Get the longest piece you can, 10 foot. That's probably 12 foot high as I'm looking at it now. But here, we'll get a little bit closer. You can see it. I am really pleased with this design, this prototype, because it has weathered so well. And about a year ago, I took it down to see if the ball bearing pivot had worn, and it wasn't worn. And I'm going to take this down shortly and see if there is any wear since then. But I'm going to change the arrow. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. You can see let me close up here. There we go. You can see that I have what are 1/2-inch hex nuts behind the arrow. Those are there to balance. This thing needs to be balanced if it's going to pivot freely and last. So those are there to balance it. They serve a purpose. Let's get back up. But it is, I'll tell you, every single day when I get up, look out the window, I'm looking at this wind vane. And I'm looking at it through the day. When I'm burning something, or as I'm anticipating a storm coming. I'm looking for the wind to change direction. So anyway, I just wanted to show this to you. It was a nice day. I needed to get outside and do a video on something outdoors. I'll be sitting in my grandfather's chair doing videos a good part of the winter, I suspect. So here today, we're outside. I'll show you the Wind Vane. It's just a neat garden item. Very practical too, I believe. It's fun, it's practical, and it so far has taken the weather very well. This is a keeper, I think, as far as ideas go. I'll be bringing this to market at some point. Just wanted to show you. See you later.